Hi everyone. So in today's video, we're going to be covering how Charlie Morgan makes exactly $1.3 million per month with info using three simple steps. So we're going to be covering from everything from the traffic to the nurturing process to how he converts leads, the content he creates, content pillars, funnel, VSL, every single thing. So let's just get right in. Charlie first gets attention, then with his assets, he nurtures that attention. He nurtures those leads for the final step when he needs to convert them. The first step is traffic. So, in order, Charlie understands that if he needs to attract the right audience, he first must understand who his target audience really is. So, really, he needs to get a deep dive into what his target audience's desires are, main bottlenecks, list of problems, the journey the potential client faces it goes through, the desired situation they have, what is the gap that needs to be filled, why should they believe in Charlie more than anyone else, what is Charlie's unique USP, customer verticals, objections, and high ticket offer sales argument. So Charlie understands his ICP's interests. He sympathizes with their pain points and actually explains them, and he understands what their needs are, which all of these combined together, understanding all of these three things allows him to create content that aligns with his ICP, which is extremely important uh, in order to attract the right attention. Now, once he understands his targeted audience, the main traffic source that is responsible for most of Charlie's clients is YouTube. Because Charlie understands that his clients are most active prioritizing any other platform such as Instagram, X, or anything like that. He focuses on YouTube as his main traffic source. So basically, Charlie understands that he needs to differentiate himself in order to get traffic effortlessly. So, like, there are thousands and thousands of YouTube videos being uploaded every single day. What will make Charlie stand out? That his ICP will watch his video, get nurtured, and then close the deal with. So, he went from highly edited videos, generic titles, and short videos. So, as you can see, these are like 7 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, and like how I hit 10,000 per month with SMA, beginner's guide, exposing gurus, all of that stuff. And from this, he went to raw video packaging. He did minimal editing in his videos to keep it extremely raw because he understands that his ICP loves raw content. He went from short videos to long value packed videos, and his ideas are specifically tailored to his ICP, not just some beginner who is looking into SMA or looking and exploring their business models. So as you can see, this is like 1 hour long, 17 minutes, 26 minutes. He gets this ample amount of time to nurture his audience to the fullest capacity. Because if you watch like a 1 hour video from someone and then you go on to watch like a 17, 20-minute video, you're going to be extremely nurtured and extremely open to their offer or their product. Now, just before we get into the nurturing process, or a high ticket coach, info seller, consulting, or a market agency who sells at least an offer above three, I will make you a social acquisition funnel that generates you anywhere from 10 to 30 qualified calls per month for your business, or you don't pay. As simple as that. So if you're interested in this, check the link out in the description below. Now let's get into the nurturing process. So Charlie understands that nurturing process does not start on the call, but before. He optimizes his marketing to do 80% of the conversion. So when he just hops on the sales call, there's some nitty-gritty stuff, finalizing if the person's actually a good fit and just closing the deal within 10 to 20 minutes. What he did was that he has successfully created a content ecosystem by creating videos that are intentionally crafted for each stage of the buyer's journey. Three main content pillars are mindset, productivity, personal lessons, client acquisition, offer, and business scaling. So this is basically top of the funnel. He attracts people who are looking to start a side hustle or business that can provide them the life that they want. So he tracks people with the top of funnel content, which is, for example, how to lock in like a millionaire, exposing my $30 million productivity routine, how I became a millionaire. These are the 10 lessons I learned. So this is top of the funnel content. Now he understands that his ICP is someone who's looking to start SMA, And the most important thing while starting out is client acquisition. So he makes content, long videos that are extremely tailored to client acquisition. For example, the best cold email template, very niche now. The easiest way to get high ticket clients in 2025, like this is like almost 1 hour long, ample amount of time to nurture the audience. And how to get SMMA meetings in 2025, appointment masterclass. So he understands that this is a pain point his ICP is dealing with. And so he creates videos that are targeted to this pain point, and he essentially just helps the person um he essentially just helps the person and makes them more warm to him and his offer. Now, the third content pillar is how to create a good offer and how to scale the SMMA. So he gives a guide to the best offers that can easily get you ample amount of clients, business ideas to start with, and how to fulfill on the clients that you sign, which is because client acquisition is one of the most important parts of a client acquisition and client fulfillment is one of the biggest parts in actually sustaining a business. So this is his nurturing process. And lastly, we come to converting leads. Now, he doesn't overcomplicate it like most people, like so many funnels going on, this, that, that. No, he keeps it pretty simple because he also understands that his ICP craves simplicity. So in his description, in his YouTube videos, description is targeted to his ICP, and he actually converts the leads from the description. He leads them to his VSL landing page, which we'll get into. But first, we need to analyze what he says in the description. Fill your pipeline with 100 qualified appointments. So he's basically promising an end result here. Every single month, exclusive, every single month for marketing agencies, coaches, consultants, and course sellers. So he basically filters out people who aren't his ICP. So, for example, if you run a brick or mortar business, you're out. Like this is not for you. But however, if you're a coach or consultant, you should click the link down below. And he basically says a guarantee for 20 high ticket clients the next 180 days for everyone who clicks on the link and actually signs the deal with him. Now, here here's the fun part. With his VSL, it's pretty simple. It's not nothing's popping up or anything like that. So again, he filters out people and he basically specifies who this VSL is for. In the VSL copy, he says, "You're one step away." This line, specifically, this line builds FOMO. So his ISP must be wondering, what's that one step I'm not taking and what's that one step I'm not taking that isn't making my business succeed? What's that one step I'm missing out? So he's basically building FOMO here. From learning how you can fill your pipeline with 100 qualified appointments every single month, 100% guaranteed. The best part is if you don't get clients, we don't pay. So these two lines actually um, or these two lines, he basically reverses the risk. He doesn't put any risk on the prospects and by offering a guarantee and just telling them that we don't get paid unless you see success. So the step one is to watch the video. So in this video, it's a simple VSL. It's not highly edited and all that stuff because that's how his ISP actually prefers the content. He understands that. Simple screen sharing a VSL. He specifies that this is a VSL and he's actually trying to sell you something and he explains more about the offer, etc., etc., etc. Now, step two is to schedule the discovery call where uh, wherein the discovery call basically specifies what will happen, such as how you're gonna how you can get like 300 free appointments in the first 90 days, client delivery and scaling, and sales mastery. So basically, the fundamentals of running a business and fundamentals of running an SMMA. He explains all of that, like how you can achieve those by just hopping on the discovery call. But basically, discovery call is basic for there to see if you're a good fit or not. And lastly, the cherry on top, which is one of the most important things, he floods client testimonials, like absolutely spams them. Because so, for example, if you've ever bought info online, you of from someone, you would first see what results that person is getting for other people. Is he actually getting results or not? You're also going to notice the value they provide. Does it actually align with the business you want to have? So those are two important stuff that Charlie utilizes and optimizes. And lastly, he just lists the deliverables that you will get in the program because he's already promised the end results, but he actually needs to tell his ICP what they're going to get. So, like a proper foundation, profitable niche, organic attraction, 100 by Charlie's program. They book a call and they close a deal. The sales call is not very long because, as I said, his marketing does 80% of the conversion. His marketing is basically optimized for people to be nurtured to their fullest potential. Because what would you rather have? Would you rather have a 1 hour sales call and a prospect ending off like, okay, I need to think about it, or you just create all of these assets that already answer every question the prospect has, every objection, and they just hop on the call. They just ask like a few teeny tiny questions and they just close the deal. Obviously, if you're smart, you're going to choose a second option. So anyway, was Charlie Morgan's entire funnel breakdown. Again, if you're a coach, consulting, or marketing agency owner and you want to sell and you're selling something at least about 3K per month, we will make you a social acquisition funnel that generates 10 to 30 qualified sales calls per month in the next 90 days for your business, or you don't pay. So if you're interested, click the link in the description, and thank you for your